Hello, Nope. Oh, no. The names aren't right. But hello, everyone. I'm going to move some people around here in a second, but this is Nick, and this is the Roll for Change stream. This is our 5th stream for masks. And as I do a little bit of tech work, I'm going to let people introduce themselves. We'll start with L.
You mean Ash?
No, L is Bailey. I mean, Ash. Oh no. Everything's going wrong.
Just do it in your alphabet. Do it in your alphabet, Nick. You can do it. I believe in you.
No, I'm starting in the order that they are on my screen.
Yeah.
Oh, gods.
Okay.
So wait, who is going first?
L.
L. Like actual
Okay.
L.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Actually-
I thought we were saying letters, and so I was like,
No.
No.
take it away.
Everything's falling apart.
We're going to try again in a week. Bye, folks.
Yeah.
I really like that you said that there was no prep needed for.
Oh yeah, I was so happy for a second there because I was like, I don't need to do anything. Everything's great, and
What?
it's not. It's
This
not
is
what I
a
would call
small
great.
operation. Everything's fine.
We're totally professional.
I do this multiple times a year.
Yep. You do this at least 5 times.
Yeah. Plus the big streams as well. We're good. Everything's fixed. So
Yeah.
Yay!
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 Can I introduce myself?
you may go ahead. L.
Hi, I'm Elle. You can find me on Twitter at OccasionalL. I use these pronouns. I'm playing Daring Dino, whose street name is Pike Arcadia, and they are the Beacon Playbook. Right now they have one condition, which is insecure.
Fantastic. And Bailey.
Hi, my name is Bailey. You can find me at Ironic Adventures. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm playing Josephine Joey Green, aka Spark, the Star Playbook, and my one condition is anger.
Ooh. Okay. And next is Ash.
Hi, I'm Ash. You can find me at Lonely Ash Tree. I'm playing Caroline Mossworth, or Siphon, the what's the name of the playbook?
The Reformed?
Reformed playbook. Yes, Reformed villain playbook. And my condition is insecure.
That's now what we have. We are both characters and conditions.
Yeah, this is I thought this was group therapy.
It's about to be very, very soon.
I think that's an important part of our school life. We should have a therapy day.
Last but not least,
We should have therapy dog.
Oh, you have Anubis. Anubis
want
could
a
be
corgi.
therapy dog. Last but not least, we have Lynn.
Hello, I'm Lynn Andrews. You can find me on Twitter at AdorkableDM. I am playing Tip, the Outsider playbook. Tip is our anthropomorphic unicorn alien whose condition is guilty.
Dun, dun. And before we do get too far into things, we are raising money for the National Alliance on Mental Illness, which is a nationwide grassroots advocacy group representing people affected by mental illness. And to date, we have raised $160.
Woo!
And we did have a donation come in between these streams, so I wanted to give a shout out to Alan Davis. Thank you so much for the $50 donation. Much appreciated. And if you would like to donate, you can go to rollforchange.org/donate, and it'll send you right on over to the NAMI page where you could donate directly to NAMI. So with that out of the way, we are going to go to a television screen where it is showing the channel Justice News Now. or JNN. And on screen there is a middle-aged woman. She's got the short hair, and she is sitting, and she says, and now we're going to do a quick update on the events that have been happening with our heroes to date. As you know, this group came together in detention over a cut tie, as it were. In that detention, they were attacked by a villain using a flamethrower. But through quick thinking and magic, they were able to defeat this nefarious villain, only to find something a little more sinister underneath, as an Ekans Pokemon card floated down with green lipstick on it. A sign of the evil Medusa. Or perhaps not evil. As the school week went on, it became joyous news as the group was selected to go to an academy in California for superheroes. At a party for their departure, a bounty hunter from Tip's home world tried to apprehend and bring Tip to justice. Unbeknownst to her friends, Tip had caused quite a scene back on her home planet and is now currently with a bounty on her head. Siphon took the Dan by the horn and resolved the situation completely. Unbeknownst to her, the horn itself remains a symbol that is somewhat perverse among Tip's people. And as far as we know, Siphon is still carrying it around.
She actually showed it last time.
The group moved to California, and trying to be normal teenagers, went to IKEA to furnish their dormitories. But nothing can be normal for this group, as an ambush was sprung on them by Bear Trap, a trapper with bare arms.
Formerly.
The group defeated them. However, it is still unknown why this attack happened. The next day, the group was tested and faced many hardships, of which they haven't quite recovered from. Although they have all passed the test, what lasting marks this day had on the group is still unknown. Jumping in, the next morning, there is a note underneath Tip's door. Tip. This note simply says, when it is most convenient for you, please come to my office. Paradox.
Oh.
How do you react?
What is it, like first thing in the morning?
Yeah, you woke up to this already under your door.
Oh. Do we have anything on our schedule?
You would have classes. Actually, sorry, rewind. Today is the first day of patrolling. You don't know who you're going out with, but you have been told you four are going out as a group.
Mm-hmm. Tip would be like, okay, okay, don't overthink this. Gets, dressed in a nice, cute outfit and goes, I guess, to the place.
Okay.
Avoiding eating coffee beans this time.
To be clear, you are going without advising any of your friends where you are going.
Oh god.
Well, yeah, she'd probably be like, okay, I gotta go to a meeting with Paradox. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay. So we'll say that they are in the kitchen. or the common room.
She's probably like riding like her Kirby Craft like as like the hoverboard thing, just like slowly like, you know, getting ready as she's walking. She's like, okay, bye bye. Just slow, but slowly, not fast.
Just no matter where Spark is at that moment, her head just pops up. My tip senses are tingling.
So, is anyone going to attempt to stop her? I imagine Siphon's still sleeping.
It's like you hear like a moan coming from Siphon's room, like "Ah!"
It's only. Well, what time would you wake up, Tip? What time is it?
8 o'clock.
Yeah, Siphon's not awake.
No.
Are Dino and Spark awake?
Yeah, Spark's awake. She's making breakfast because she knows that that's the fastest way to get Siphon moving again.
Yeah, Dino's awake. Dino wakes up at like 6 a.m.
Takes a lot to look this
All
good.
right, you do the. Don't you do exercising in the morning first thing?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Dino like gets up and then works out.
So, do the two of you let her go alone?
Hey, do you think it'd be okay if like one of us came with you?
Stops for a minute. Like you can see like she's misbuttoned like a button too on her shirt.
Just while you're talking, Spark is fixing it. No.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Well, did the note say anything about other people?
It is completely silent on that subject.
I mean, the note was in my room and just said, "Meet me." Did the rest of you get a note?
Did we get a note?
No.
No.
He
But-
does know you're not the one that shot him, right? And I look at Siphon's door.
Wait, he was shot?
Yep. Yeah. Siphon used Nicola, what's his name, to shoot him.
Oh, the big
Yeah.
beefy
Russian.
strong guy?
Yeah, you shot a superhero with another superhero.
I wasn't sure if Tip saw that or not because I think she was in her sluggish like
Yes.
crash mode when that happened.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 'cause she flumped on the floor. Oh, well, I don't think Siphon should go.
I don't think Siphon's going anywhere for a little while. She needs her
Yeah.
bacon.
Maybe one of us can go with you and just like stay outside the door just in case.
I mean, I guess I can. And she does like a double tap on the Kirby Craft and it extends out.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Sure. You
Ugh.
want to go now?
I have to finish getting ready for school. Dino, this is all for you.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
So
Hop on.
Dino and Tip.
The second Dino's on, by the way, it takes off fast.
Dino hangs on to like around like Tip.
Yeah.
Just koala bear.
All right. So you arrive there, no issues. His office doesn't have a secretary or anything. It just has his name in like one of those slide-in things on the door.
Tip double taps the Kirby Craft again and like opens up her pocket.
Boop.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Knock 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 knock
Yeah,
knock knock.
What was wrong?
The door opens slowly with a creak.
Hello, Mr. What was his
Paradox.
Hello, Mr. Paradox, sir. I received your note.
You hear from inside the room, well, tell them that's unacceptable. No. No, and I have to go.
She pushes in. Hello, Mr. Paradox, sir. I got your note.
I'll call you back. Click. Tip.
Hello.
The door shuts behind you.
Oh, bye, Dino.
Yeah. Hunter just kind of pace nervously back and forth from like 5 feet one direction, 5 feet the other direction.
Dino's doing the person who brought someone to the hospital pace.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
back
yeah,
and
yeah,
forth and
That's
very
what- yeah.
Yep.
Where's the meditation labyrinth?
Paradox is so. I hear you're wanted.
Yeah, she's a wanted member of this team.
Siphon tells me I'm a wanted member of this team.
He takes out an iPad, one of those hand iPad type things, and presses a button. And the same exact warrant that Dan had is on his iPad. We've been ordered to give you up. And by we, I mean the planet. It's really unfortunate, though, because, Earth. We don't have centralized leadership, so it's really hard for us to agree on anything. So we kind of told them that that's not going to happen.
But what if they hurt other people? They tried to hurt my friends earlier. I don't want other people getting hurt.
Well, there's a couple things we could do about this. We could give you up, and you could stand for the crimes if you feel that the crimes that you did should be accounted for.
I mean, all I did was throw a really cool party.
A slight smirk crosses his face.
It wasn't. I just threw a really cool party. It wasn't my fault that other people got out of hand and may or may not have destroyed something.
He has this smirk, and it's something you see a lot from adults, of this, like, I know where you're going. Like, I know how this conversation is going to go type look. And he's like, I know a thing or two about things getting out of control and other people ruining what you started.
They told
If
me
anyone-
to throw the best party in the planet.
Sounds like you did.
I know I did.
How about this? If anyone comes for you, this academy will throw the best party on this planet. Hold on a
Wow.
second.
I don't want other people hurt either.
He takes the pad and presses a couple buttons. And he looks at it. And he says, yes, so as I was saying, flips it. And it's a face that you recognize. A general from your
Oh.
planet.
Crap.
It's a rhinoceros head man.
Oh, he's got 2 horns. Don't
Is-
show him to Siphon.
Is this the one? And in a gruff voice, he goes, yes, that's the criminal.
Hi.
Paradox turns it back and says, she's on Earth. Come and try. Click. You're
I-
dismissed.
Can I just make one request, please? Because this has already happened.
Yes.
I don't want other people hurt. I don't know the solution though. Don't snap horns.
He closes his eyes for a second. And his hair, which is always moving. It
Yeah.
kind of doesn't obey gravity. It begins standing on end as if he was sticking his hand in an electric socket. But not all at once. It's like one at a time.
Okay.
His
She
dreads.
kind of tilts her head.
And then he opens his eyes and says, I can see where that would be problematic. That won't be done.
Thank you.
Sorry, you cut out a little bit. Did you say break horns?
Just typing you're not there.
Take every horn? What? I think.
Tip's dark side finally comes out. We know what really happened. Could they do something to my grandma?
Again, the smirk. And it's just like, I think they would find more trouble going after your grandmother than coming to Earth.
I mean, I agree. Grandma always said that there was no way, no man and no law was ever going to take her.
If she ever wants to come to Earth and be a hero, I think we'd love to have her.
Oh, that would be the best if Graham's Dandelion came on here.
I have a new comic to make.
I want
Thank
you to
you.
know that you are welcome here. And
Thank you.
as a member of the Academy and the family. Wait. I need to make a phone call. Wait, was that? Can you send Dino in?
Dino!
Opens the door. It's like, yeah,
Dino, I need your mom's number.
Which,
okay.
Which mom? Both their moms
Oh,
are
Yeah,
superheroes.
which mom?
my
No,
apologies.
neither of my moms are superheroes.
But we keep saying that they're lawyer mom and printing mom, and that I thought that was a superhero name.
No, their names are Mel and Sunny.
Oh, well, Dino's moms, they're the best.
I need your lawyer mom, says Paradox.
I really, really just want there to be merch in Spark's shop that says Team Lawyer Mom.
Yeah, Dino gives him their mom. Like, do you want her like home number or her work number?
Work, please.
Okay.
That's probably where she is now.
Sir, Mr. Paradox, sir, because they're really mad, apparently. Isn't there a way that you could be like, well, Tip's under custody and serving a sentence here, and we'll make sure that she's treated badly? Yeah.
He's got that smirk still, and he's like, I actually have a better idea.
Am I gonna die?
No, don't worry.
Okay.
I don't think my mom knows anything about space law.
I do.
Oh. Dino didn't know. They didn't know. We might need to talk, Dino, and the others.
Yeah.
This is uncomfortable.
Do you want to walk back separately? Would that help?
Well, that's not very fair. We can still ride. Unless you're uncomfortable.
No, it's cool.
Okay.
He's already started making the phone call.
Do we
and he's
need
kind
to
of-
stay here,
He's
or
giving you that look of like you, the door, you, the door.
Tip's just standing there, just looking at him, like
Does not get context clues.
does not get the context clue.
And he's too polite to just tell you to leave.
We should go.
Oh, okay. Bye, Mr. Paradox, sir. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Leaves.
I'm s-
Pulls out triple tap, double Kirby craft.
It is when you get outside, it started to rain slightly.
Okay, back into the vehicle then. A couple other taps and elbow hits. And
It's a
awkward, silent drive back to the door.
how fast are you going?
Is there speed limit?
Fast.
So there's a panel of you, like there's a panel of white motion lines.
Yeah.
Next to it, a panel with Connie almost knocked over and her umbrella turned inside out. And then next to it, a panel of your craft zipping by. You get back to the dorms. And I would say at this time, Siphon's probably awake-ish. In that awake-ish period. There's coffee, there's food.
There's a very large pile set outside your door like an offering. Do not wake the demons. Do not wake the demons. Appease them. Appease them.
Does Siphon get coffee in a mug? Because I need to know what her mug says on it.
Can we say what her mug says?
Oh, jeez.
Is she still super into Pokemon now?
It's just a giant mug that says no.
No talkie before coffee.
It's probably like merch from a band.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
My toxic romance.
I'll give you a band name because I love the irony of this. Petty Criminals.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Do you offer any food?
Yes, there was bacon.
Like, how is the bacon placed? This is important.
I mean, it's on a very small little tray that we did find at IKEA.
Okay.
It's a mound of bacon because Spark remembered that you have to consume life force, and she thinks that this is transferable with bacon. So she literally just bought 2 packs of bacon, cooked all of it, and put it on a plate.
Siphon is going to. Oh, this stream just went black. Siphon is just going to like take her hand and kind of like jam it into the bacon, pull it out, and go Kamehameha!
It's just a bacon bowl.
Oh,
I
it's too
got
bad Tip
that
wasn't there for
reference.
Do you just unhinge your jaw?
that.
No, I take like a bit from the middle and then like start like wolfing it down.
Spark's just behind the couch watching in horror.
So you walk
Literally.
into this. Tip and Dino.
Hi. Awkwardly goes to the fridge.
As like as they're going, Siphon's just sort of like looking at them and like sort of slurps it down like a bacon strip, kind of like spaghetti.
It does the wiggle thing at the end.
Hmm.
Sausage.
We gotta have a team meeting.
Tip is just like eating random things out of the fridge right now. Like you don't see, you just hear shink shink. We don't have to right now.
Sure, I've had my coffee. Let's talk. And like she just like essentially like grabs the mug and just drains it in one go and just like flips it on the other side, kind of like a shot glass.
Spark is just staring in complete horror. Where does it go? As she's like nibbling a bagel.
All right. You guys have the common room, which is the couch, which is the 3 cushions, and then 2 love seats. I
Mini
think
couches.
that's one.
Mini
that's like
couches.
yeah,
You
like the
can't
one cushion, big couch, like big.
Oh,
seat
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Oh, big chair.
Big chair, yeah. 2 big chairs, and then like a coffee table in the middle, and you got the TV that you all watch. Is that where you have your meeting?
I mean, it's that or the breakfast nook.
Tip at this point has like a handful of just like weird, just random items that should not go with each other, and is like sitting there drinking a bottle of ketchup.
And just like has put some whipped cream on like a breakfast sausage.
Yeah.
I was gonna start saying things, but then I'm like, whatever I say, there's gonna be someone who's like, I eat that.
I was gonna say
I do not drink ketchup out of the bottle.
It just reminds me of that Mary-Kate and Ashley movie where they have the sleepover and they put marshmallows on the pizza.
Tip would eat that.
That sounds like something someone in Brazil would do.
I don't know. That sounds good. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, whatever
Yeah.
works.
Spark is just horrified.
Maybe I should have some of those No, that wouldn't be good. So remember when, and she's got like probably like ketchup and stuff all over her face. Remember when there was that person at the party?
Mm-hmm.
Which person? There we went to a party. Are you talking about Daniel?
Yeah, Dan. Yeah.
Hmm.
He was there for me.
Yep. You remember that?
I still have a piece of him.
Not appropriate.
We need to talk about that too. He was there because he was a bounty hunter. I'm kind of a criminal, maybe?
The door opens and Enrique walks in.
Spark is now under all the cushions because she hasn't had time to do her makeup yet. And how dare?
Hi, Enrique.
Since
Hey.
when do you have a key?
Well, you're in the common area of the dorm.
Yeah,
Wow.
we're all in the common area.
I very
Hi.
specifically asked where this meeting was taking
Yeah.
place.
Oh, I
Um,
thought there was like a common, like I thought we had like our own apartment with a common.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought too.
I would think of it more like you have like an open hallway that goes in, and you each have rooms that can be locked.
Okay.
Oh,
could you
okay.
Tell us that we had a sign that had all our names on it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Hi, Enrique. How are you?
Good. Are you ready to go on patrol?
Mm,
Yeah, sure.
All right. I'll be back
Oh.
1 hour and we'll hit the streets.
1 hour? Not right now?
1 hour. I'll be back. Megadeth is going to come with us. Hope that's not a problem.
I don't know who that is, but okay.
it's the other goth girl.
Oh, I liked her. My voice is getting really high.
I can't imagine why.
Okay, thank you, Enrique.
Nope. Enrique is not smart enough. I just rolled 2 dice to see if Enrique is smart enough to see that this was a meeting or just. He is not, so he is
beautiful
just-
moron.
Hey, Enrique, why don't you tell us about your day or your night yesterday or
No, we're having
Spark.
no.
Spark is glaring at you because she hasn't made herself pretty yet, and she's like, "I will inch right here, right
Tip
now."
is not picking up on it at all.
Turn you into Lucky Charms.
I have to go eat breakfast, so I'll see you in an hour. I'll be ready. Mask up if you need to.
Hi, gorgeous.
Walks out.
And she's gonna look at Siphon. We need to wrap this up quickly because I do not have enough time to make myself presentable for that. I cannot go out patrolling looking like a
Well,
hot.
I guess that's all there is. So, you know, Spark
Finish
needs
the
to get
sentence.
ready.
Finish the sentence.
I am a wanted criminal from my planet. I'm sorry I put you. I'm sorry I put you all at risk. I was tasked with throwing. My orders were to throw the best party in the planet, which I think I did. I mean, it was pretty cool. But then it went bad, and the castle got destroyed, and people were chasing after me and pointing fingers and stuff. And so I took the princess's spacecraft and here I am.
Did you do it on purpose?
What? The party? I mean, I was told
No.
to throw the best party in the planet, so I did.
Yeah, but whatever went wrong, did you directly do it?
She didn't directly do it, right? It was just it got out of hand.
I think that, yeah, you were, because you are a good person, so you
Yeah.
didn't do anything directly wrong. Your government doesn't care.
Yeah. No, I wasn't the person that maybe decided to breathe fire on things and do other challenge. I don't know. There was a lot of stuff going on in that party. It was really happening.
I mean, we all have had parties that get out of control.
Hmm.
I don't
Yeah,
know
but
what it is.
you probably didn't have your government try to murder you in front of your friends and try to kill your friends. Which,
Nope.
I'm sorry.
But we kind of handily beat this dude.
Mm-hmm.
Siphon, just stands up, walks over to Tip. Is Tip sitting down?
No, Tip's been standing this whole time.
Hi, I'm an
Uh,
alcoholic.
She puts her hand on Tip's shoulder and says, "You did nothing wrong. You are not only an asset to this team, but you also provide lots of fun, both in the sense that the fact that you have a target on your head, on your back, makes it all the better that you're here, because then we get to fight even bigger bad guys, and we get to to test our strength even more. Look, I get the feeling that I've been making you feel uncomfortable recently.
Yeah, the horn.
Siphon
Honor-
just takes it and just Kobe's it back into the Kobe's it back into the trash can.
No,
It's gone. It's not there anymore.
did we actually kill Dan, or did we put him?
No, he was stunned.
I
Yeah,
think
he's
that's
he,
it.
No, I thought you stabbed him
Yeah,
with the
he-
horn.
Yeah.
he
I don't think I'm a murderer. Am
it's
I?
never been established what happened to him.
I
But
thought you said that he was apparently making contact with your own horn knocks you out.
he is not dead. Canonically,
Okay.
he is not dead and in
Okay.
Earth jail.
I mean, I can burn it.
I need.
That makes you feel better.
Okay, I don't like talking about things that make me uncomfortable, but on my planet, one of the worst things that they do is they break your horn off and then they give it back to you. For those who have horns, it's where our magical powers manifest, and you don't have your powers after your horn's broken off. And from what I've heard, Graham's Dandelions told me a lot of stuff. It's worse than death. They give it back, your horn back to you, and then you're still made to live among everyone. And I think Dan should have his horn back. I'm not sure how we get it back to him, but that's why it's been uncomfortable. But
Would it be okay if I gave it back to you so that you can give it back to him? Because I don't think he wants to see me again.
We could just UPS it.
I don't know if it'll get through like the prison. It's kind of
How about we set it aside and we can talk to teachers or someone's mom or something, or maybe Graham's dandelion would know and they can get back to him. But thank you, Ash, for what you said. I'm sorry. I really am sorry that I put you all at risk. It's one of the reasons I kind of was staying away when we first moved here. I didn't want anyone else to get hurt. But now apparently they're threatening the whole earth and there's something like that, and Paradox said something like, "Oh, we've got her, so come for I don't know."
Okay. Okay. How do I put this?
Spark's gonna hold up a finger. I got this. And she's gonna frame Tip's face with her hands like this, and she goes, "You let me feed you the weirdest things I could find constantly, trusting me that I'm not gonna accidentally poison you. And I adore you for that. You are my very, very bestest friend." And she kind of gestures to the other two, no offense, in the entire world. I am never, ever going to let anything ever happen to you, ever. They can come and get you when they move my corpse. And then she's going to hug you.
My hug. Looking at the other two. Do you forgive
Just
me?
Hugs.
yeah.
There's nothing to forgive. You gave us an awesome fight. That's like the best present you could possibly give me.
I mean, it'd have been cool if we had known before, because then like we know what to look out for.
Well, now we do.
And now we do.
Yeah, I should have told you beforehand.
Hey, you can make it up to us by throwing us a criminally good party.
I can do well, yeah, something like that. But you all are the best, and you have shown me that humanity is pretty cool.
I wouldn't stretch it that far.
Well,
we're
you
trying.
three seem to be you exemplify the best parts of Earth, I think.
I appreciate you so much right now.
I don't know if I need to roll anything for that, but
Out of
I'm looking
character.
into it
Wow.
because I knew immediately where you were going.
yeah.
So
Also, how do I clear the guilty condition? Because I'm pretty sure it's
I'm
not
waiting.
this way.
I'm waiting until the end of the scene,
Oh.
and then I have a couple things I need to do.
Okay,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Something I want to say though is that the first talk that Siphon
Mhm.
gave, I'm gonna change one of my relationships,
Okay.
and Tip now has a little crush on Siphon, but is keeping it under wraps.
I ship it. I'm calling it Pastel Goth.
So you would be comforting or supporting them. And-
Supporting.
Hey, are we comforting and supporting Tip?
No, she's by saying like you three are the best of humanity. She's using that to comfort and support you all. Actually,
So we can clear a condition.
I don't actually know. It doesn't have to do anything. I just wanted to say it because it felt like the right moment.
roll an ad freak.
Okay.
Ash, Ellen, Bailey. Roll 1d6.
Okay.
Roll 1d6. Highest will get the effects of this.
That's a 10.
Okay.
2.
I also got a 2.
I got a 5.
Bailey,
Ha
what conditions do you have?
I have angry.
It's weird. You can't clear that condition. Do you have another condition?
No. I don't have any other conditions.
You can't clear a condition that's already cleared.
How did I clear angry?
It
didn't-
I'll
just got
get-
cleared.
At the end of the scene, I'll go over a couple things.
Okay. Cool.
So, Ash and L tied, of course. Ash odds, L evens, rolling the dice. That's a 3. So, Siphon may clear a condition, which kind of
Okay.
works with the whole crush thing and everything.
Mhm. I guess that's you clear the insecure condition.
Okay.
Well,
Actually, you rolled a 10?
I did.
L, clear condition as well.
I wanted to do something reckless.
You might do that normally.
Or you can add
like
a
not
team to the team if you would like. It's currently at 3.
Ooh. That might help with patrol.
So go team 4 and keep L with the condition. Or keep Dino. That works. So that scene is, I'm going to call that scene there. Tip. You sacrificed both your comfort and your secret.
Yep.
And to absolve your guilt. You may clear the guilty condition.
Yay! I've had that for like 2 games now.
Spark.
Yes.
You hurt someone.
Oh no.
You may clear the angry condition.
Dee Dee's not here.
And you just see a scene of Dee Dee looking at a computer screen with the scene, "You're my very best friend. You're my very best friend. You're my very best friend." Over and over again.
Oh no!
No. Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no. My precious
Drama!
Dee Dee. My precious Dee Dee.
Oh snap.
Oh, Spark. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing.
Oh my god.
So we move on to patrol.
I want to say that I spent that hour making myself look beautiful.
Roll 2d10, 2d6s.
Unleash your powers of making of makeup.
I have a really high freak, and if I do good makeup, it's my
So Megadeth and Guerrero are here. And they are in full hero form. So you have not seen Enrique as a hero yet.
Ooh, yes.
Y'all know CPR. My heart's about to stop.
He's wearing a
Oh my
mask.
god.
No, like reverse CPR.
You do. That is very true. That took a second to register, but he's wearing a mask that is essentially the Mexican flag. It's the green, white, red
Yes.
eagle,
Yes.
and it has gold trim around the mouth and eye holes.
Is it a luchador mask?
Very
gonna say.
luchador mask.
Yes.
And he is wearing black tights and black boots and no shirt. But he has an actual Mexican flag cape
Oh,
that he
this is
wears
so
as well.
dope.
Mm.
As well as his wings, which are currently out. So the cape kind of like drapes between the wings and then flutters out behind.
That's a dope outfit.
Do we get superhero outfits we can describe?
Yeah, actually. I don't think we've gone around and described fully everyone's outfit. At least not in a while. And you've had a bit more resources with your Closet of Holding, so... Megadeth is there as well. Given that I have the memory of a goldfish, if I am misdescribing anything that I described before, new canon replaces old canon, as is always the case in comic books.
I like that.
She is a short... she's a little bit bigger than some other girls and has very short spiky hair, black hair that goes up, black makeup, black eyeliner, black
Like
clothes, black
corpse
fishnet
paint?
sleeves, black spiked gloves with the knuckles having the metal spikes, and the hole, like the hole in the, I don't know what you call this area, but that area right there.
The back of the hand.
Very 80s goth look.
Yeah.
And like she's got the tight leather black pants on as well with the combat boots. and she looks like she came from a Black Sabbath concert
Oh,
in the mid-'80s.
I love her.
Mark is questioning.
So
her
good.
sexuality.
And she's walking up and taking a look at this team as they are currently assembled. So we will go in alphabetical order because that's my Achilles heel.
Okay, alphabetical order by
Works.
hero name.
I'm gonna try.
Yes,
Oh, boy.
I still go last.
So that would be Dino going first?
Yep.
Either Daring or Dino.
It's alliteration, so it's easy.
Woo.
So Dino's hero outfit is like a very stylish leotard. Their superhero outfit is kind of like red and gold, and leggings, and then like climbing shoes.
Okay.
And they have like a kind of long sleeve shirt on underneath the
Mhm.
top of the leotard, and they have a red and gold mask that goes across their eyes and then also keeps their hair back.
Okay.
But did
Spark.
they let Spark do their makeup?
Spark.
Okay, so Spark has a kind of a bodycon dress on. It's a little bit just above the knee, and it starts gold and then fades into this like super dark red. And her makeup is done up, and she just has like Phoenix war paint almost all over her face. Black gloves that go up to her elbow, and then black boots that go up to her knees. They're both leather. And then her hair is in this like super high ponytail, and it starts red and it fades to this like gold at the end, but it looks like a star trail. This is her actual hair. This is not the wig that she usually wears when she's in school. So this is like, it literally just looks like it has its own gravity and just kind of does what it wants. Gets shorter and longer as she feels.
Siphon.
Let's move on to Tip because I think Siphon needs the last one because it's important.
Had to make it difficult for me while I was looking. Because
Sorry.
originally I was thinking magical girl. I was like, nah, that's too obvious. Tips is
Gundam suit.
I was gonna say Tips is probably like a combination of like Kamen Rider and Power Rangers, and just like you've got the like outfit that's kind of futuristic with like the plastic bits and whatever, and white, pull up shoes and such, and not really a helmet because of how her head is, but looking very stylish, white gloves, and yeah,
If anyone didn't know better, they would think the head is a helmet.
exactly.
Siphon.
Siphon's wearing her street clothes plus like a ski mask.
Perfect. Perfect.
It's like, what is this giving the wrong impression?
I reach into my purse and I hand her a tiny little domino mask.
Are we doing crimes?
No
Oh.
crimes.
Oh right, nope. This is my
Wait, no, this is not the hero mask.
This is the crime mask.
This is the not crime mask.
I just imagine she rolls the hood up so it just looks like a beanie and a domino mask.
Megadeth looks around at the team and is just like, okay. All right.
Are you really judging us?
Let's go.
I can change my outfit if we need to.
Don't change
Enrique
for
just is
anyone.
like, no, you look great.
Oh, so do you, Enrique. I really
Ah,
like.
Thanks.
I mean, what's your superhero name?
Guerrero.
Guapo.
He actually
one
says
more
it
time.
correctly.
Yeah, I know.
it's-
How is it?
Guerrero.
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 Ash?
Guerrero.
Guerrero.
Guerrero. Yeah. Guerrero.
Spark refuses to address him as anything other than guapo.
Guerrero. Warrior
Yay.
in Spanish.
That's amazing. I really like your outfit. It looks really good.
Oh, thank you. It's a little bit put together myself, but Yeah.
I know how that is.
yeah. Come on, let's get out on the
I got
street. We
mine
can
at
talk there.
Goodwill.
That's the ending shot of just that comment, and we snap cut to a couple of
Ashley was
panels.
eating.
We get a panel of Tip
Skipping.
She's using her magic to turn the wheels on a car square so it can't drive away after a bank robbery. We get Dino doing one of those dynamic leaps over a fence and then landing on a criminal on the other side, stopping them from running away. We get Spark going in and using the flame powers to melt the connections of a bomb that was set to go off,
Ooh.
severing.
Heroic.
Yep. And then we get Siphon in the ski mask walking into a criminal hideout, just being like, oh, hey. And then the next scene, all the bodies are on the floor and Siphon walks out.
That's perfect.
Yo, can I just say there's an actual webcomic where there is a dude whose superpower is that he's so unlucky that every time he works for the villains, they get caught. And that's exactly what they do every time.
So it's been 5 or 6 hours now. It's mid-afternoon. You've all done heroic things and are doing fairly well as a team, including with Enrique and Megadeth. So what I would like is for each of you to describe a scene where you work together with any member of the team, including Enrique or Megadeth,
Why you do this to me every time?
to stop some form of common crime. Not so mundane people, nothing super related. We'll go in reverse order of what we did last time, which means Ash would go first.
Okay. So like Siphon is helps stop a liquor store robbery with Tip, and like all the while like she's kind of distracted, she's sort of explaining like all the things that the mugger, like the robber, is doing wrong. Like, see, like this guy's stance is too wide. He needs to sharpen up a little bit.
Didn't even look for the cameras.
That's amazing. All right, so Tip would be next.
I still don't understand why all this like weird colored water is what you all get excited about. No. The silly idea I had is either I'm gonna go with the most outrageous looking one in my head, going from a comic thing, is Tip with Enrique on her shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Stop. We're saving a cat.
Okay, so Enrique picks you up
My sweet
and
baby.
flies you up to the tree
Mm-hmm.
so that you can use your magic powers to untangle this cat who somehow got tangled in bramble. So you turn the bramble into fluff from inside of a pillow and then take the cat. That's amazing. And it's just Enrique holding you around the waist, and you holding a cat.
Yeah.
Why do I want to draw this?
And
so
you see
bad?
in the very bottom of the panel, we see Spark
Just
with like
disapprove.
Spark will remember this. Also, can't Tip fly?
yeah,
Yeah,
which just makes
Spark
it
will
even
remember.
better.
I think. I mean, if I wanted to give a reasoning to it, Enrique was trying to explain the plan, and Tip was not getting it. So Enrique was just like, "Here," picked her up and flew her up there, and was like, "That. See the cat? It's tangled." But I just love the idea of it not being explained and just like, nope, he picked her up. Yes, she can fly.
He's so stupid.
Spark.
Why is he gonna be so stupid?
I mean, in fairness, Tip was the one that didn't fly.
I know, but it just makes me love him more. 'Cause he's so pretty. So the only thing that I could think of that was like remotely funny, y'all already went and used Enrique, but I'm gonna use
You can
it.
still use
I'm
him.
gonna do it anyway. I'm sorry. I don't love you. So Spark is chasing a purse snatcher down an alleyway, and she starts rocketing behind this dude, and he freaks out and isn't paying attention where he's going, and he just head on into Enrique's chest. Enrique kind of like peels him off and is like got him by the scruff, and then Spark just accidentally right into his chest, and is like, "Oh, hey, you caught me, cool."
And there's a scene of him. He's got like the mugger in one, and is like holding you so you don't fall in the other.
And her hand is just like, "You're so strong. I feel so safe." Good hero.
Meow.
Yeah, and down the alley, Megadeth is just looking in, and it's like the biggest eye roll.
Whatever, goth girl. Gotta do what we gotta do.
Dino.
What's Megadeth's power?
Ah, I'm so happy you asked, because it has not been revealed yet. You know Black Canary?
No.
So Black Canary has the ability to make really loud noises by yelling.
Oh,
That,
snap.
but with guitar noises from her mouth.
Yes,
Dude,
that
I
is the
love
best.
Megadeth.
Okay. I think Dino like chases a criminal into a like skyscraper that's under construction, and Megadeth surprises them from around a corner and yells, and that's enough for like Dino to be able to tackle him.
I love it. Like, flings them into the air with the force of the yell, and then you like tackle them out of the air.
Yeah.
Amazing. So you all come together after having this fantastic day, and it's evening now.
Is this when we get shawarma?
And Enrique's flying down, being like, "Well, I don't see anything, and this is about the time where we head off. So, where do you want to eat?
Huh?
Where do you want to eat? I'll pay."
Ooh.
Aw, that might be dangerous for you. Have you ever
Yeah.
watched Tip eat?
No.
Spark just pulls out a black card. Don't worry about it then.
Tip's in there just thinking of all the Well, what's your favorite place to eat?
The card just...
Me? I honestly love Japanese.
Me too. Bailey, the best part about this is
I can't help
not even Tip's radar or anything.
And Enrique is just too oblivious to even be like,
so
Yeah.
pretty.
I do too.
"Oh, let's go. That would be so great."
Yeah.
He like reaches out for a high five.
High five.
Yeah.
What day of the week is it?
Tip makes sparkles happen.
Tuesday, I believe.
Okay.
There's Tip makes sparkles and stuff when the high five happens.
It would be Taco Tuesday.
I mean, I've heard of like fusion cuisine. Let's find some Japanese tacos.
So you all walk into this lovely fusion restaurant. And you sit down and you have a nice meal. Until about halfway through,
Oh snap!
when there is an explosion at the bank across the
geez.
street. And that bank was closed when you went in to start eating.
Zoop!
How do you approach?
First, I
Rushing out
pay
there.
for the food.
Oh yeah, Tip totally has like food still in her mouth, is like running out there like
Where,
Doing
where
the run
is
with
this, like,
toast.
Is it sort of like we hear over the comms, like, oh, there's been a bank attack.
Is this explosion like across the street?
It is across the street.
Okay.
You have not received any like communication or anything.
the bank
And-
robbery, see?
Yeah, but you see fire coming out of the windows, like licking out of the windows.
Yeah, Tip like with the food still is running out there.
Okay.
Is there a fire hydrant nearby? Because I
Read my
have an
mind.
idea.
You're reading my mind.
Yes.
When you
Yes, Amy.
alter a human device with your alien technology, so because I'm assuming there's fire and stuff,
Mhm.
I'd like to try to alter a hydrant into something that she can use to put towards.
So you're
fire.
gonna make a fire hydrant into a super soaker.
Yeah,
I have a slight alter tweak.
What?
We could just hit the Hydra and then have you stand on your craft and angle it towards the fire like a sprinkler.
No, this is more fun.
Doing it. Do you need to roll for that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got to roll plus freak. That was not a good roll. Oh,
My plan's not so stupid.
nope. I didn't say it was stupid. That's a 5, and
Oh.
on a miss, the device works, but it has a completely unintended side effect that the GM will reveal when you use it.
Okay. You have your super soaker.
At the fire.
Tip, what were you eating?
Let's see. What would she have been shoving in her mouth? I imagine she was shoving sushi in her mouth as she was running out.
Okay.
Oh no.
So, the hose is shooting fish sauce out.
Oh,
Which is-
goodness.
One of the more rank smells when it comes to food.
It's pretty pungent.
Even people who enjoy it don't particularly like the smell. And now it's burning.
It's burning, and there's like a fire hydrant's worth of it.
Yeah. And then like there are bystanders who are like, "You're making it worse." Even though you're putting out the fire.
Can I stop using it? Can I drop
Yes,
it?
You may.
Yeah. She'll just look. She looks at the team and goes,
Just by the way, like Siphon hasn't actually gotten up, and it's still like is talking to the waiter, like not oblivious, but like pointedly trying to ignore what's going on. Like, yeah, like the waiter's like staring off at the explosion. It's like, no, keep your eyes on me.
Enrique's flown off, but Megadeth is sitting there, just daggers at you, just like, "I'll wait until you're ready."
Can I just get that all in a good to go box? Thanks. And then just like runs out, jumps through the front window.
Okay. Door was open. Didn't need to do that. Still does
No.
it.
"Great."
Like, send the bill to Paradox Academy.
Oh,
Okay.
And then is gonna try to like. I think this might be a broad application, but no, the fire's not a living thing.
Correct.
So Siphon is going to like rush directly into the like. Can I roll a perception check or the
No.
equivalent?
You cannot roll a perception check.
What is this, D&D?
What
Can
are
I,
you?
can I do like a quick scan and see if like there's anyone like inside the building?
Yeah, of course. You can assess the situation.
Yes.
That is roll plus superior, and
Ah,
you get groups of questions. One of which is who here is most vulnerable, and
yes.
who here is in the greatest danger.
Superior, not savior. Great. Great roll.
Yes, superior.
So that's an 8.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
So you may ask one question from the list. I will read them out to you, but it is also in the basic move section if you have it available. What here can I use to blank? What here is the biggest threat? What here is in the greatest danger? Who here is the most vulnerable to me? How could we best end this quickly? And you are asking in regards to the burning building, correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm asking in regards to like people in the burning building. So I guess
Mhm.
like who here is most vulnerable?
Well, that would be vulnerable to you. Like, who could you attack?
Oh, okay.
I think for what you're trying to do is what here is in the greatest danger.
Yeah, well, who's here is in the greatest danger? Yeah.
With your abilities, you sense 2 people in the bank currently. 2 living people.
Okay.
They are in the same. They are like next to each other.
On the top floor or the ground floor?
So a question from a GM to a player:
Uh-huh.
how many banks has your character robbed?
Oh, geez, this must be like.
All right,
Are you
they're in the
currently
vault.
robbing?
They are definitely in the vault.
Okay. In that case, Siphon is going to charge in through yet another window,
Okay.
and it's going to try and like run directly through the fire and towards like make a beeline towards the vault.
How are you
Okay.
not cut to pieces?
That's my secret cap.
Superheroes.
That's my secret cap. I'm always cut to pieces.
This is my last resort.
You are now in a burning building.
Mm-hmm.
Dino.
Well, I appreciate that reference.
Okay, I have a series of things.
Okay.
So the first thing, Dino like wriggles out of the long sleeve shirt they have under their leotard. They dump the water that they've been drinking onto it, so now they have a wet rag that they wrap around their face so that they can go into the burning building and not die from smoke inhalation.
Okay.
They run outside, they point at a civilian, they say, "You call 911 now," because that's what you do in an emergency. It's to direct somebody to call emergency
Go ahead.
services.
Okay, good.
Dino's the best.
Dino is the only one without superpowers, so really the only one who knows how to handle emergencies, because to the rest of y'all, this is not an emergency.
Dino knows what to do.
Dino is team mom.
Okay.
Or parent.
So you have... This person looks slightly freaked out. Roll
should
and
hope
add
so.
your mundane to comfort them into doing this.
Okay, that's a 7, but my mundane is +3, so that's a 10.
All right. So they do it, and you add a team to the team pool, which is currently at 5, and you are we'll say entering a battle versus fire currently, but you are entering combat.
Want to
So
take
you may
something
use
from the
team.
fire.
Enrique is, for lack of a better word, pidgeying and sitting above the fire, flapping his wings as hard as possible to try and put out the fire.
So hovering.
Yep,
My
just
beautiful baby.
flip as much as they can.
Enrique used gust.
And next, next to Enrique, Megadeth is shouting to also push the flames back.
Cool.
So there is now a path for you to walk inside the building, Siphon. But before that, Tip. Oh, Spark, I didn't give you a turn. Spark.
I'm the one that
Yeah.
controls fire.
Yeah, Spark, what would you like to
Yeah,
do?
hi. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hand the waitress my black card and be like, "Go say," and then I'm gonna walk out. I'm just gonna put my hands up and I'm gonna try to control as much fire as I can. Down, 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 down.
Okay, so you are
Very
calming
small.
the fire and unleashing your powers and rolling 2d6 and adding freak.
Yep. That is 7, 8, 9.
All right. On a 7 and 9, you may mark a condition,
Yeah.
or it will be unstable or temporary.
I mean, I can't hold this forever. I'm just gonna
Okay.
try to hold.
You feel as if the fire is under your control currently.
I'm just gonna like look at it and be like, just get as many firefighters here as you can. I can't hold this forever.
Tip.
So we've seen a path and
There's- You could easily go through this building right now. There is
and
so
Siphon's
little fire.
busted through a window and
Yeah.
is going in. So seeing Siphon do that, Tip's gonna be like, "Wait for me!" and run after Siphon to go help.
Your girlfriend.
all right. I like the
can
idea of the two of you in there together.
Mm-hmm.
So if we could kind of, since you're both like Siphon would go next anyway,
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
why don't we kind of resolve both of them at the same time? So,
Okay.
what were you going to do, Tip?
I wanted to assess the situation myself
Okay,
while running in after Siphon.
and then Siphon, what were you going to do?
I was going to like get to the vault and try and trying to get the people out of the building, essentially.
All right, so you're heading straight for the vault. So you run in and Tip and see Siphon immediately continue in towards, like, I am imagining siphoning, like, jumping over that little employees only thing and, like,
Yeah,
running
yeah.
to where the vault would be. Do you still wish to assess the situation, or do you wish to follow Siphon?
Let's assess the situation with the intent that afterwards to follow
Okay,
Siphon.
so you don't just, like, stop slack-jawed looking at everything.
No, it's kind of like a brisk, like, I don't, so, yeah.
All right.
Running and looking.
Running and looking.
So roll that assess, and Siphon, the door is closed.
Good thing you got the magical alien with you. Except for that's not a great roll. See, 7 plus danger, which, oh, I do not have a good danger.
Oh, it's not danger. Assess the
Is superior.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was looking at the one. Okay. It's a 9.
You may ask one of the questions listed. Do you need me to repeat them?
No, I got it right here. Do I see that the door is closed, or am I a little
We'll say
bit
yes.
behind?
Ye-
Okay.
I would think Tip would be faster than Siphon anyway, with her flying.
What
Three
here? Ugh. Yeah, let's just go with that. What here is the biggest threat?
The fire?
Or wait. Sorry, I saw the bottom one. How could we best end this quickly?
What do you mean by this?
This scenario. Crap. Oh yeah, because I'm looking at the door.
I just want to make sure I don't give you an answer to something that you're not looking for. I'm not trying to
Yeah.
GM trick you.
Okay, I'll go with. Sorry, let's go back to what here is in the greatest danger.
You believe that so Siphon must be running off for a reason. So whatever Siphon is running to would be in the greatest danger.
Okay.
So you feel like you should help her.
Okay. So I guess seeing Siphon run up and seeing the door. Door's closed. Is that where we're going?
Yeah, give me a second. Siphon is going to like slap her palm onto the no, we've established it has to be living, so it's not exactly well. Could I like structurally weaken it so that Tip can more easily manipulate it?
Can you suck the life out of wood in the walls?
I mean,
I actually have an idea.
I was gonna say. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead and roll to unleash your powers. And if you get this, something real dumb is going to happen.
Ooh.
Which is my favorite type of thing to have happen.
I was gonna say my favorite.
I rolled a 7.
Okay. So you used a trick that you've used in the past. There's someone on the other side of that. So you pulled their energy in such a way that it moves the tumbler on the lock,
Snap.
opening
That's
the
neat.
door. It is not an easy move by any stretch of the imagination, and you're now a little bit more sluggish than you were before. Is that a fair trade?
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Are you okay, Siphon?
Yeah, just and just like takes one like one of the tacos
I
that-
could have.
one of the fish tacos that they had. Like, oh,
Do you got an extra?
hands like the half-eaten taco.
I guess peer in through the door.
So before we resolve, Dino. You're
yeah,
still
Dino's
up-
also running into that building.
Okay. So you are now in, and you get there as there is just Siphon eating a fish taco. Is there anything you would like to do?
Let me look at my moves. I also have an assess the situation move.
Ooh.
I have straight up creepin'. When you
Okay.
scope out a person or place, roll plus mundane.
Ooh.
All right. Go for it.
Oh no, I roll double ones.
Oh no.
I'm gonna mark potential.
You sure are.
Wait, are we supposed to mark potential whenever we fail a roll?
Yes.
Was that? Didn't
That's
I roll a 5 a while?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Take your potential.
Whoops. I think that might have. No, never mind. Okay, sorry.
All right. I'm sorry, Tip. You're not going to be able to be the one looking around that door because Dino's going to be the one looking around that door,
That's okay.
scoping out the
Dire-
situation.
Mhm.
Spark, what would you like to do?
I am going to use one of my star moves, and I am going to put on a show.
Okay.
Are you familiar with backdrafts? And,
Ooh.
fighting fire with fire.
Yes.
Literally.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna try to literally fight fire with fire.
Okay.
The way they do in like that. So when you put on a flamboyant display with your powers, roll plus is superior. So that's pretty much the same as my freak, but I really want to do this. And that is an 8. So on a 7 through 9, name one NPC present. named NPCs must either volunteer or help, or inform, express admiration, or ask for your help. GM's choice.
Okay.
So
And what did you roll again? I'm sorry.
I rolled a 8.
All right. What kind of NPC would you like there?
I mean, can I name Enrique?
Ooh, you can.
I would like for him to notice me, senpai.
Man, I wish I was wearing my Senpai Notices All shirt today.
Enrique is overwhelmingly impressed by your intelligence to utilize this little known to him ability to fight fire with fire. And I think Enrique's starting to develop feelings.
Yes,
He thinks you're hot.
hot.
What is the drawback for the 7-8? Is it that you don't get something? Like, what's a 10
I'm sorry,
plus?
Elle.
See, 7 to 8. I'm sorry.
We had to start all the puns earlier, and it's just not ever going to end
It's
now.
getting worse.
Yeah.
It just says on a 7 to 8, name one NPC. There doesn't seem to.
That's all right. That's cool. I just wanted to make sure.
Either volunteer or help or information. On a miss, you display catches someone watching in the wrong way. So I'm glad I didn't miss.
Oh, that's what you... Okay. Dino,
Yeah.
take a powerful blow as the door flings open from an explosion behind the vault door.
Yep.
Sorry.
I can do. Does this count as standing strong while dramatically under fire?
I mean,
If you stand strong... I mean, you kind of bumbled your way into this situation, so no, because you
No,
missed
Wait,
the
wait,
roll.
wait. What happened?
Into threat, so I'll take a powerful blow.
Yeah.
Wait, who's attacking? I'm sorry, I cut out for a few.
The door's
swung
exploding
back.
outward.
Oh, great. Can I defend?
Because this is a negative for Dino's roll, like she rolled low,
okay.
I'm gonna say no, but
They rolled.
yeah. Oh my goodness, I do apologize. They rolled low, so they would be taking this powerful blow. Because they are in, oh, I just hit the keyboard. In over their head.
Okay.
Guess who rolled a 9?
Oh, now you roll well.
I mean, it's a good time to roll well.
No, it's
No,
not.
opposite.
It's oh.
Bad time to roll.
Never mind.
You lash out verbally, provoking a teammate to foolhardy action,
Whoops.
or give them a condition if you have influence over them.
can we just let Dino have the one F-bomb of the episode?
You give ground. Your opposition gets an opportunity. Or you struggle past the pain and mark 2 conditions.
So, Dino came up into this burning building,
Mhm.
and they came across Siphon and Tip eating fish tacos.
Yeah, just
outside
not
the
doing any. Yep.
And I think they yell at Siphon, and it's just like, "What are you doing just standing here?"
As you're flying back from the explosion.
Yeah.
I came here to save the day, and honestly, I'm feeling so attacked right now.
All right. Siphon. The foolhardy action that I'm going to ask you to take is to run into that vault
hmm
without scoping. Do you do so?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, totally.
All right. You are now in a bank vault. This is a very, very actually familiar scenario for you. You're in a bank vault with Medusa,
Oh snap.
Oh, snap.
and there's another man in there as well, and he's got like big, for lack of a better word, buster cannons on his, like the Mega Man gun
I was gonna say, is he Mega Man?
on his arms, and
What's
he's
his pun name?
he's painted up in all like black and yellows, like the radioactive symbol.
Mega Man? I don't know.
He does not have a pun name. I do apologize.
Can his name be Dan?
get
and
that
then we
out
just
of the
call
way
him
right
Mega
now.
Dan? It's Mega Dan. Mega Dan.
I would say
Why
his
not?
name is Adam Bomb, but that's already taken, so I cannot take that. He is Epicenter, and he is a known villain,
Ooh.
as in someone whom adult heroes fight.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Crap.
And Medusa is there as well. Siphon, you can go first. What do you do?
Hey.
I kind of like look at Medusa, sort of like, and then like look at whatchamacallits again. Look at
Epicenter?
And then look back at Medusa and is like, isn't he a bit out of your league?
Oh!
Roll to provoke.
I love the
what did-
idea that we're in the
What
background.
stat is this?
Superior?
Insert that gif of the people going, oh!
That's an 8.
All right. On a 7 to 9, they stumble and you take a +1 forward against them. They give you a critical opportunity, or they give you influence by overreacting.
I'll say a +1 going forward.
Okay, so they're flustered. Medusa was not expecting to see you here, and is just,
Was not expecting to get called out like that.
yeah, like,
And burned.
Burned.
and was packing money into a duffel bag, like still has the money in her hand as you're saying this, and she just takes the money and throws it at you, and it could hit you. It doesn't matter. It just like flops down to the ground.
I love the idea she's got one that has a die pack and she's so agitated, just bursts in her hand.
Tip.
So I'm still outside though, right?
You're outside the vault, yes, but you
So it's-
heard the snide comment.
Tip definitely is like, oh, a staff. So I just imagine like seeing Dino like blast back and going in. And so she first would turn to Dino and be like, are you okay?
Thump.
Okay, I go in there now. Runs in there and okay, so when I run in there, I see the two of them, well, all three people in there, correct?
Yes, Medusa, who is around your age,
Okay.
female, snake get up, and Epicenter, who is a large man wearing buster cannons and a lot of like plastic looking things.
Uh-huh.
Like it doesn't look like a well put together get up, but he doesn't spend his money on his gear. He has the ability to make explosions, so he doesn't need defense.
I'm trying to think how I want to word. I know what I want to do, but I'm trying to think of how I want to word it. Hold on, let me check that's what I want to do.
Call him Gotcha.
Dino is on deck, by the way.
Crap. Just Chip will just like run in and do like that slide against the floor, just like and kind of like shoulder bump into Siphon a little bit and stumble and just be like, do you want some ice for that? Wait, do you want some? And like fail on the delivery of the joke,
Oh,
and it'd be like, you person, what's your name? And I'd like to do Pierce the Mask.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
Do it, but I wanted to do it super awkwardly. So, God, man, nope. Plus Dane.
if we're in battle, can somebody help her so she can use the team?
I
There's
don't-
only one person in the room, and that would be Siphon, and I don't know.
Wait, I thought I got him. Hold on, I gotta check my notes real quick.
Siphon just leans down ice for the
What did
sake-
you roll total right now?
I rolled a 5.
Aye.
No. Wait. I rolled a 3.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna. I don't think it's
nothing's
possible
gonna
to get that
That's
up.
a potential, though, right?
Sure is.
So when you reach 5, I've reached my potential, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can do one of the things there
Okay.
if you look in
Not-
your potential.
Not
moves.
right this moment, though, right?
I believe it says when you fill your potential track, you advance. So
Oh,
if
yeah.
you want to do it, you can do it. But unless you're doing the moment of truth, it's really not going to affect anything if you do it now.
Yeah, no, I'll just remember to do
Okay.
something about it next time. So the awkward delivery worked really well.
Yeah, you have no idea why a
you-
snake lady's here.
You person, you? Yeah.
Dino,
Yep.
you shake it off, stand up, and do what?
Oh God. And I was hoping that there weren't going to be several large, or at least one large adult criminal in there with actual powers. Bad. So I don't have any, like, Bailey.
I was gonna say I have a suggestion. If you're
What is your
open to it.
suggestion?
If they aren't already going off, you could probably trip the sprinklers. It would confuse the enemies and help take care of this fire that I'm probably not going to be able to control much longer.
It was temporary. You are correct.
However, I still have insecure marked.
Yeah, you really need to go ahead and do something reckless, don't you?
Yeah, I need to do something, do foolhardy action without talking to my team. Is the thing that I need to do.
Boy,
Hey,
there's an
Roland
adult supervillain in that room.
Sure is.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah. What if I just kind of ran in there and
You're gonna kick him in the face?
I'm gonna try and like judo with him.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna try and. I want to do some cool judo move because he's way bigger than Dino. So this is like a perfect thing to do.
This is like
Yeah.
a 300-pound man
Yeah.
wearing like stupid plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Roll to directly engage a threat, and you may get rid of your condition.
Yeah. Okay. Condition. I'm gonna get rid of my condition first because that happens no matter how I do on this. Is this standing strong while dramatically under fire?
It will be if you, once it's their turn to attack.
Okay, fine. I'll just.
You're not being attacked yet, so I wouldn't say you're under
No.
fire.
All right. So this is directly engage threat plus danger, which my danger went up last session. So now I don't get a plus or a minus. That's double sixes.
Yeah!
Yeah.
So you run in and grab him by his big stupid plastic and hip toss him to the ground. And in
Yeah.
that, transition to taking his arm. And you are now standing there pointing the buster at his head.
Oh snap!
Heck yeah!
Dino,
My
get
cameras were rolling.
it.
They would be because you're not on campus, so there's no reason for them not to be.
Unless
Unless they weren't.
I
I mean, there's no reason that you know of for them not to be.
oh no.
Except for Spark has decided to take Connie on on her
Right.
or put her droids away.
Speaking of Spark,
Oh god.
it's your turn.
Yep.
What would you like to do?
Uh
Reminder, you feel as if you're not going to be able to hold that fire forever. Like,
Yep,
maybe, like, not at the end of this turn.
yeah. I'm gonna kind of look at Megadeth and Enrique and be like, I need a ton of water really quick because this is gonna come up super fast. Do you think one of you guys could get the fish sauce fountain going again or something? Sprinklers, anything? I guess that's what is that? I don't know.
Are you trying to provoke them into doing something? Or do you have another action you would like to do?
I don't really have anything else that I can do with my power set, unfortunately.
Roll and add superior.
Okay. Oh, goodness. Oh, that's off the. That's a 6.
Okay. Enrique just yells back down at you. We're doing the best we can here.
Thank you, beautiful. Go ahead.
And you
But,
can tell there's a bit of annoyance there as well.
All right. Well, that does.
But you get a potential.
I was gonna say that does unlock my potential track.
Well, we're getting
Yeah.
all the potential tracks.
Can I use my moment of truth right now to just straight up destroy this fire?
Let me see your. I believe you can. Yes.
Yes, queen.
Let me make sure that your moment of truth. Oh, I don't have your book.
I can
Does
read
your
it to
moment of
you.
truth like remove you being a player? Like, are you advanced at that point? don't think it
does. Because sometimes it can be hard to tell where the show stops and you begin, but not today, not now, because right now there's no show. Right now, you are the thing. You pretend to be bold and bright and beautiful and amazing and powerful and confident. Right now, you draw strength from your audience, which I guess is Enrique, comforted from their belief in you, and you can do anything they think you can. Of course, after such an impassionate performance, your audience will have just a few more demands.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't
So-
know if that gives you what I need.
You begin sucking the fire in.
Yes.
Oh snap!
You are
I-
standing there, and you feel like you are barely hanging on. You're doing everything you can just to get this working, and you're pulling as much as you can. But what Enrique sees is this beautiful woman,
Yes.
completely made of flame, pulling the fire out of this burning building.
I'm a comet.
And in a moment, it's gone, and there's no more threat, and you are you again.
Yes. Ugh.
And Enrique flies over and kisses you.
Oh snap! Oh snap!
Let go.
And it's one of those things that he didn't even know exactly why he was doing it.
Because I'm hot.
But Megadeth
Not
just kind of
anymore.
looks over and is like, "Can we do this later?"
I'm just gonna give her the darkest of looks.
She has
Yes.
the goth girl don't care look
I was
back.
gonna say I like to think you were like kissing and then flipping her off, but but that's probably more of a siphon
Let me
thing.
have my moment.
Inside, Medusa takes the duffel bag, looks down at Epicenter, looks up at Siphon, and is making a decision. And she's going to directly engage
Uh-oh.
Siphon.
Okay.
Can I defend if I see this?
You would lose your next turn.
I'm just gonna let Cypher get hit.
Fine.
Yeah.
Don't even sweat it. Don't even worry about it. It's real fake doors.
Hey, Siphon, roll to take a powerful blow.
Okay. That's. I don't add anything to that, right?
You add your current conditions.
Which is 0. And I rolled a 12.
Oh, baby.
Oh. You must
no.
remove yourself
Oh,
from
no.
the situation. You lose control of your powers in a terrible way, or you must pick 2 from the slightly less bad list. The slightly less bad list being you lash out verbally, provoking a teammate to foolhardy action. You give your opponent an opportunity, or you struggle past the pain and mark 2 conditions.
I'll mark 2 conditions.
You would have to do mark 2 conditions and either lash out verbally or
and-
give them an opportunity.
I will mark 2 conditions and give ground.
Okay? So you mark 2 conditions. I will say
Angry and afraid.
Okay.
Actually, angry and afraid.
angry and afraid as she bites you in the shoulder.
What?
And you feel something in your body now. You know her, you know what she does. This is not something she does. But it is something her mom did. And that's poison. Venom.
Oh no.
And you toss her off.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of do like a monkey flip type thing. Like you roll back and just push her off into Dino, who tumbles off of Epicenter.
Damn it.
And it's now Epicenter's turn. Who looks furious at Dino. But turns to Medusa and just says, "Get out of here. Take the money and run." And he is provoking.
I was gonna say
And she's not going to listen because she's a
Chip
teenager.
wants to do something.
It's back to your turns now.
Tip wants to unleash her powers and reshape the environment.
Yeah.
All right, Tip, go ahead.
I want to try to box them.
Okay, are you... Okay, I have an idea how this can go. Roll to
Oh,
reshape.
come on, please, actually. Ugh. Okay, plus freak. It's still not good, I don't think. It's a 7.
Hey, that does it.
Oh, cool.
On a 7 to 9, you may either mark a condition or the effect is unstable or temporary.
I'm going to take a condition.
Okay. So while you're deciding what that would be, Siphon.
Oh,
Siphon is going to.
I'm sorry. Can I make it temporary?
Yeah. So you
Or
box
the
them up.
unstable? Yeah, I've got them boxed up.
You box them up, but immediately, Epicenter explodes out. So his is just no, and you know that he's going to be able to do the same thing for Medusa fairly quickly as well.
Okay, I'm gonna be looking back at Siphon, going, Siphon, are you okay?
Angry and what was it?
Afraid.
Okay.
Siphon is just going to like spit out some blood. And is like, can I see Medusa?
It's weird. There was a little green in there as well.
Mm-hmm. But can I see Medusa?
You can.
And just gonna go and try and like sort of do a siphon punch.
Okay. So you you're directly engaging?
Yeah, so I take a -2 from anger or from afraid, and then I take and then but I get a +1 because I provoked her.
Yes, you do. And whatever you get for your danger as well.
Yeah, so the danger cancels out the afraid.
Okay. So you get a +1 on this roll.
Mm-hmm. So I rolled a 7.
You may pick one from the list. Resist or avoid their blows. Take something from them. I'm going to say not a body part. Create an opportunity for your allies or impress, surprise, or frighten.
Snatcher weave.
I going to I'm going to frighten her.
Mhm.
Basically, just hit her basically just punch her so hard that that like part of her like face goes through the walling off.
Mhm.
It's like, well, I yeah.
I'm gonna come
I
back
can't-
to the two of you in a second because something's gonna happen.
Oh.
Dino,
Yeah.
what would you like to do? You have a boxed up Medusa who is currently being punched by Siphon, and you have a not boxed up but distracted Epicenter,
Yeah.
and you took him down pretty easily once.
Now, did I keep his arm?
No,
Okay.
you tumbled off of him completely.
Right. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go after him again. I'm gonna try and just like hit the part of the knee that makes you collapse.
Do it.
Oof.
All right. That's a 5.
Okay,
Oh my goodness.
Marking
you-
potential.
you're gonna mark the
reminds
potential. Can you tell me how you were gonna hit that knee?
Basically they were gonna do like a side kick.
Okay, like into the back of the knee to make
Yeah.
it collapse. And how big is Dino?
Dino is like 5 feet even and very much like a gymnast build. So
Got it.
they're
So like 90 pounds wet.
yep.
Yeah. But Dino is strong,
Yeah, Dino's strong.
very strong.
But
You kick and he goes down
oh,
on you.
great.
So he is directly on top of you. And you are pinned to the ground. You're not taking a powerful blow right now because this is something that you can handle.
Hmm.
But he does have the advantage of pinning you down for his turn.
Yep.
Spark,
Yes.
things aren't looking as great as they were in this room. But you're outside kissing Enrique.
I'm happy. Yeah. I am going to like ease back after a minute and like kind of pat his chest. I think I would love to finish this later, but first we kind of gotta fight the crowd. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna like Iron Man into the bank to try to find my teammates. Can I say that when I do that, I do see Epicenter on Dino
Yes.
and I bum rush him off?
You may attempt to directly engage this threat. Do you have afraid or no?
I do not have any conditions right now. Cool.
Directly engage that threat.
What is that? A danger?
Yes.
Oh, I got a -1 to that. Oof. So that is a 7 total.
All right. You do the thing. So you were going to get them off of Dino, saving them
Yay!
because they had a supervillain who explodes on top of them.
No, I don't like that at all.
You may resist or avoid their counterattack. Take something from them. It can't be a limb or the busters.
Oh, there goes that idea.
Create an opportunity for your ally, or impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
Oh, can I frighten him by like heating up the plastic on his costume just a little?
Yes. So
Ooh.
So I just hit him and he pins the wall. I'm like, hey, Kachen, you ever seen what happens when plastic gets really hot?
and
I mean,
you
it's a
melt
deal.
it enough that it's misshapen now, but not enough to like melt to his skin.
Mm-hmm.
And he's giving you this look of like, do not want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But now it is the enemy's turn. He is frightened. And he decides the money's not worth it. And he blows a hole in the wall. And he's going to leave.
Bye, Felicia.
You can give chase if you want, but he would be out of the combat. And it would be just like a dynamic scene of chase. And eventually
I don't have trackers yet.
Eventually, an adult villain is going to get away from most of you, unless you do something real cool.
I mean, I do have my Kirby craft.
I was gonna say, do you have any alien tech where we could track him?
I mean, I have Kirby craft that
Can probably outpace him.
can
I like-
probably outpace
I've
him.
got camouflage and stealth. I could trail him.
And it also
I
has
love the
pow-
idea of Tip and Dino. How we
Buddy.
started this episode,
Buddy
flying
cop.
together.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Kirby craft has powerful weaponry.
Just shoot him in the knee.
Yep.
I'm-
you are
yeah.
you are flying together on the Kirby craft after him as he is using his busters to like propel him through the city.
Fantastic.
Before we hop out or before we like blast off, Tip is gonna say to Spark, "Siphon's hurt," and then
Gotcha.
grab go with Dino and hop in the passenger version of the craft.
Cool.
And going to try it. I don't because I know it. I can either directly engage or unleash powers or defend.
We're gonna hold off
in
on
the craft.
actual moves right now.
Okay.
Mhm.
But yeah, in the craft, going after him.
Speaking of Siphon, Siphon, you wake up.
Mhm.
You are
Wake up.
You are in a jungle.
Wait, what?
You were laying down. You look at your hands, and they're weirdly longer. Like, not freakishly long, but the digits have grown a little, and they're a little wrinkly too. You kind of pat your face, and you feel it sag a little bit, and you realize you've aged. There is water that you can run to, and you look down, and you're yourself, but older.
Do I sense anything living near me?
You sense something living very close by, and
Do I?
as you're doing this kind of pulse check,
hmm
Medusa steps out without the costume. She's older as well, and she just, "Are you okay?"
I immediately pull the life out of every single living thing nearby, and try and like just essentially create. I'm thinking sort of like if anyone's familiar with Dark Sun, sort of do a defiling thing.
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
like,
There's like a circle
You're
of
why?
everything, and like.
and you pull and pull and pull, and she collapses to the ground and is unconscious. Do you continue pulling
Yes.
and pull until there's nothing to pull from her any longer? And from behind her, a being walks forward. Metallic, reptilian, but nothing that you've ever seen before, and just says, "Once a villain, always a villain." And you snap back, and you're punching her in the face. And she goes unconscious. What do you do?
I keep punching her. At this point, Siphon is just sort of like rage and crying a little bit, and just like making Medusa's bloody pulp.
Spark,
Yep.
you were just informed that Siphon's hurt.
Uh-huh.
You look back, and she is raining down the 8th or 9th punch at this point. And the metal box that was created from the shelves that were used to hold the money
Uh-huh.
has kind of collapsed, but not all the way. And her body, Medusa's body, is over it, as in like a windowsill, and you would hang out of it.
Like it's pretty clear she's KO'd.
And Siphon's not stopping.
I'm gonna walk up behind Siphon and bear hug her and try to ease her back. It's okay. She's out. She's out. She's not gonna hurt you anymore. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. Take a deep breath. Please calm down. Please calm down. Stop. You're gonna get hurt. Stop.
As you like make contact with Siphon, Siphon sort of does the exact same thing that she does in her vision.
Oh.
Bye, y'all.
And as you do that,
I died with a kiss.
you just hear the sound of an incredibly loud guitar, and then nothing,
Oh, sweet Jesus. Thank you, death metal.
as you are knocked unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
We all
Both of them are? Or
Yes.
geez.
It's not targeted, so yeah, if she's gonna save one, she's gonna have to knock them both out.
Cool.
Tip,
How old am I now?
Yeah.
Tip, Dino.
Yep.
By the way, when you came back, you were of normal age, if you were of right mind to,
Mm-hmm.
recognize such things.
Yeah, no.
Flying through the city. Give me one roll,
Okay.
both of you, to track someone. You would use your superior? No, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. Superior Dino. It would be a form of assessing the situation.
Okay. I don't
So
have
give me
good-
that. And then Tip,
Uh-huh.
to fly this thing, I want you to use Freak.
Okay.
I rolled another 5.
Oh, no.
This has
Okay.
not been our...
I won.
Oh!
I-
Oh! 12!
12.
I felt
So
my
you're
potential
flying
track
this.
last time. I'm
Use
one
that
off from
team.
killing it again.
Use the team. Use the team.
Well,
You
no,
are-
I don't think you can't do anything with team with a 5.
yeah, it'd have to be a 6.
Go ahead and use it.
But we had 3.
You have 5.
Oh, we have 5. Yeah.
But
You're
you
five.
can only use one team per person,
Oh.
per roll.
Yeah.
You use your team, and you're flying that thing beautifully. And you use the team to try and keep them in view, we'll say.
Can
And-
I roll... Can Tip roll a thing to, like, support Dino?
I got it.
like-
Hold
Okay, sorry.
on. And you're flying, and he ducks behind something, and you lose him for a second. And then from behind you, you hear, "There!" And Enrique's flying behind you.
Yeah!
And he uses the team to bring it up to a 7, giving you
I'm
the
gonna-
ability to stay on him. You seeing the opportunity, he's in a construction site, there's no one around, you can do this. Take the shot.
I'm gonna
And with
barrel
your
roll
12,
him. Oh,
you
awesome.
take him down immediately.
Take the shot!
She high fives Dino and does the sparkles.
The 3 of you land, and a man flies down to you. African American man, very, very large, wearing a football helmet.
Okay.
And this is the captain,
Okay.
and he is in the same superhero team as Gorilla.
Okay.
So
Would
you
I-
wouldn't know that, but I
Okay.
think Dino would.
Yeah.
This is a Justice League level hero. And he looks and just says, "You did good." And on
Thanks.
that panel, you turn the page, and there is a 2-page spread of the bank completely burnt out with fires completely gone, but scorch marks everywhere. Money strewn everywhere across the vault as the villains did not take it when they left.
Hope it's FDIC.
2 knocked out superheroes. And Megadeth on a phone saying, we need to talk. I don't think they're gonna make it at the academy.
Oh.
And that's where we'll call it for today.
Excuse me.
Oh goodness!
No, I'm not taking this. No,
You got your kiss.
I got my kiss. I have to show up Connie before the end of this. I need to prove to disapproving Tiger Mom that I can do this.
So going in alphabetical order, we're going to do our end of sessions,
Oh.
which would start with Ash. Ash.
I think Siphon grew closer to the team,
Okay.
at least at the first part. The person that made them feel welcome was Tip. Or they
Okay.
welcomed Tip. I think Tip already has influence on me, so.
Do I?
Oh, I think you lost it. Now,
I don't know.
I
We've
think
had a lot of back and forth
Oh,
on
yeah.
on influences.
Are you going to clear a condition or mark potential?
I have a question. Before I make a decision, would I have cleared the condition angry by continuing to
Yes.
beat? Yeah. Okay. Then I'll clear my afraid condition.
Because you
Actually-
hurt Spark.
Yeah.
Definitely. And more than you know now, because now
Wow.
she is lumped into your mess when it comes to disciplinary actions.
Oh no.
Yeah. Then I'll clear both my second condition.
Okay.
I was a good girl.
Okay. Bailey.
Yup.
Did you-
I kind of want to say that Spark kind of grew into her image of herself. She had a shining phoenix moment of awesomeness.
All right. You may shift one label up and one label down.
So here's the thing. When you use your moment of truth, you get to lock one of the labels. So I'm gonna shift my freak up to a +3 and then lock it there.
Sure, I'll allow that.
So, and I'm gonna move. I think I'll move my superior down to +1.
Okay. Next would be Elle and Dino.
Yep. I think Dino grew more into their image of themselves.
All right.
They did a pretty cool thing.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
I mean, that was awesome.
Yeah, they did. That was amazing.
And you got that, not just you did the thing, but you also got the validation at the end of it as well, which for a teenager is pretty dang important.
Yup.
What labels are you shifting?
I'm gonna shift my danger up one and my mundane down one.
All right. Slowly becoming more of a fighter.
Yep.
I love it. And that leaves Lynn and Tip.
I'm gonna go with growing closer to the team.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. I'm gonna give influence back to Siphon
Okay.
because Siphon was if I remember right, Siphon was the only person who didn't have influence anymore. So is it you do that?
So you do that and clear a condition or mark potential.
Okay, I don't have any conditions, so it'd be market potential.
There you go.
Okay, yeah. So, and definitely with the whole moment with the team at the beginning and stuff.
Yes.
of
Mhm.
just being accepted and everything.
Opening up and then
Oh,
getting...
Lynn, you filled your track up. Did you already pick the thing that you were doing for your
I'm
examples?
gonna need time looking at that because,
No problem.
I'm not gonna do the moment of truth because let's not bring the planet in yet. And so the rest of that is choosing playbooks and stuff like that. So I'll have that for our next session,
All right.
if that's okay.
Or you could just do some of the more mundane ones, which is taking them or shifting your label or rearranging your labels as you choose or stuff like that. So
Yeah,
Up to
the
you.
only thing I was thinking, the only other one I had thought of, for me, it's between either the playbooks or you adopt a human life, take a secret identity, and the masks from the Janice playbook. But I don't feel quite there yet with her.
I also
So-
like the 2 abilities from any playbook, but that takes a lot of time to scan through. And
Well,
so-
and that's why I was saying that. I think I'll message you when I have this,
yeah,
because
so,
I want to look at the other playbooks and stuff.
so we are again playing our games in order to raise money for the National Alliance for Mental Illness, and we raised $25 today. So thank you very much for the people who
Thank
donated.
you.
We are up to 185. Our long stream, we'll call it. We haven't come up with like the names between the ongoing game and then the big streams that we do. But our long stream will be October 20th, and it will be 3 sessions, 3 games. More details will be coming out shortly, so stay tuned to Twitter at Roll for Change. I'm going to let everyone just go ahead and let people know what they're doing. Elle, why don't you go ahead and go first?
I only have 2 things this
Okay.
week.
Go ahead.
Monday, I am playing Invisible Sun over at twitch.tv/off_the-table at 9 p.m. Eastern. And I'm running Dungeon World at twitch.tv/harpydora. We just finished our first arc, so we have 2 new characters. And you can find me on Twitter at OccasionalL.
All right. Ash?
Hi, I'm Ash. You can find me at Twitter at Lonely Ash Tree. Yeah.
All right. Lynn?
Sup? I'm Lynn Andrews. I don't know what I was going with there. Anyway, you can find me at Adorkable DM on the social medias, and I don't have anything personal project to promote. So today I will check out the Broadswords, an all women real play podcast of wonderful, wonderful people, and check them out.
I will concur with that. We had the lovely opportunity to talk with them, and even though they weren't able to make it to the stream because of scheduling conflicts, they were nothing but nice
Oh,
and
yeah.
fantastic. So
Yeah,
you should definitely check them out.
they're wonderful people and a pleasure to play with and such. So
All right, Bailey.
Hi, my name is Bailey. You can find me at Ironic Adventures on Twitter. You can also find me playing a slightly less put together teen on SHU's Patreon game Generation Justice. And starting in January, you will be able to hear my lovely voice on Dragons of Cthulhu Season 2 and the Control Alt Fantasy Book Club podcast, along with a lot of other cool podcasts that will be coming out in that time as part of the Control Alt Inc. podcasting network.
woo!
Fantastic. And I am Nick. I am not only the stream coordinator for Roll for Change, but I also have my own streaming channel. But I'm actually going to help one of my friends out by mentioning their project. If you go to Kickstarter and look up Recondite Hill, which is RECONDITE, a friend of mine and a team of fantastic artists and storytellers are making an anthology of creepy creature comics and illustrations just in
Awesome.
time for Halloween.
Woo.
So you should go ahead and back them. They're getting pretty close to their goal, and you could get a copy of the book either digitally or physically. So I highly recommend going to do that.
Woo!
Apart from that, we will be back, I believe, in 2 weeks. Again, stay tuned to the Twitters to see. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.